Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Dexter Loves Annie podcast. This is a crafting, knitting, crochet, anything I feel like putting my hands to podcast and designing. When I get back to it, kind of had a month of Stephen West and nothing else, pretty much. So, yeah, I've got a half-designed project that I'm really wanting to get finished. So hopefully that'll happen soon. I've got to be in the zone though, and I've got to try and remember what the heck I did. I don't know. So I am coming to you from Buckinghamshire in England, and I'm sitting funny. This isn't my usual position in my chair because there's little Annie just there, but she's quiet, and we're just going to have to make the most of it because she's there. And she's not giving me any trouble. And I've tucked her up in a blanket and shut her up. Yeah, we're all very tired. There were fireworks until 1 a.m. this morning. It's Diwali, and they set off fireworks. So she was terrified and running around. My poor husband had to get up at 4 this morning to go into the office. So we're all a bit tired and jaded. But I've got up, I've done the things, I've done my physio, I've been out to buy more calming remedies for her because we're kind of getting through them. They're not really making much of a difference. But anyway, and also I went to my piercer because I took 2 of my piercings out for the operation. It's actually easier to reopen a piercing than it is to put a fresh piercing in, and a lot less painful. Although at the time it really wasn't, because these particular piercings are ouchy ones. They are called a Shinmin, and they are supposed to be a good acupuncture place for anxiety headaches. Not that that's particularly why I had them done. I just like them. So it's this one here. This one bled like crazy, and then I had that one done, and then I had this done. This is called a vertical helix, and eventually when it is healed I'll have little critters sitting on top of my ears. How cute. Sorry if you're not into piercings. I am. Welcome to my podcast. I'm not an average human. So anyway, let's get into it. I've been vlogging my Stephen West knit along MCAL. So if you want to see that process, there's 4 videos. It is finished. For anybody that doesn't want to go through the whole thing, I'm going to show you it now. If you're in the middle of making it and you don't want to see it, look away and I'll tell you when to come back. So this is it in a nutshell. That's the centre of the back, and I can't actually see what I'm doing, so I'm just holding it up. Oh yeah, I can see through the knitting just about. So there we go. Still don't look if you're not looking. This was torture. The rest of it was fine. I enjoyed the rest of it, and I got to do a bit of brioche, and I did it right. I only had to frog back 1 row. That was my first time, so I'm quite proud of that. You can look now, if you're looking away. I used Lay Family yarn for the contrast colour, that purpley colour, and I used Merino 4-ply for the main colour, and I used a Drops Air mohair for the mohair. All the quantities are in the vlog that I did. If you want to see exactly what I used, look at number 4. I've written it in the bit underneath. Comments, details, show notes people call them sometimes, don't they? So I have no other finished objects because that has taken over my entire life. However, I do have a project here that's almost finished, and I'm very happy about it because I can wear it soon, and it's very bright, and I don't think I've shown you it yet. I might have shown you a tiny bit of it if I have. but here we are. This is a hexi cardigan. So it's a granny hexagon as opposed to a granny square. So basically this armpit is the center of the hexagon. And then, so you make 2 of them up, stitch them together. I don't like crochet rib, so I picked up and knit my ribs. There's my button band. Just got this side to do. And then I think I'm probably, because I put a hood on it, I experimented a bit. It goes to a point at the top, and I'm not cool with that. I don't like that particularly. So I might redo that end bit where I put it together and try and get rid of that hump, that pointy bit. But I am going to put a few more rows around the hood because it doesn't come over far enough. How ridiculous is that? So I like my hoods to sort of be a bit more coverage. So yeah, happy with that. Just got to put another button band on, find some buttons, remove the bit of fluff. Got a new blanket the other day. This one, in fact, and because Annie likes the feeling of them, so she actually settles when she gets this. Yeah, so the yarn is a Hobie yarn. It is acrylic, and I believe I have shown you this because I'm fairly certain I've shown you the Christmas one. So this is the Christmas one. It's going to be next, and I was hoping it would tell you the brand of. No, it won't. I think I've thrown the bands away. Sorry. This is what's left. Plenty. It does work up pretty quickly though. It works up pretty quickly and the yarn goes pretty quickly. But yeah, I've got these to do. I want to do a solid granny as a Christmas cardigan. I need another wardrobe for all these jumpers and cardigans soon. Anyway, so that's what we did. Another work in progress, which is going to be, I think I'm going to declare it finished soon. Where are we? Yes, I pinned the stitch in to add the next pair of squares in. But I'm adding another row to my Battenberg blanket. I like to keep the number of rows each way equal, so basically I added 2 to the length, and then I'll be adding 2 rows to the width, and then I think we're going to declare it done and put a border on because it's just big enough to tuck me and Annie in. So yeah, hopefully that'll be done soon, and then that'll be ready for the colder months, won't it? She's snuggling in. She's happy today. And the only other thing I really have to show you that's had any work done on it these last 4 weeks are my socks, which I've brought down from upstairs because these are what I knit on in the mornings to try and stop me doom scrolling on the internets. But these are socks. Oh, they've been going for about a year now. 2 at a time socks using. Do I have still the band? Yes. Bird Street yarn. This colourway was called Christmas at Barbie's, or Barbie's at Christmas. Christmas at Barbie's. And I've used an old 4-ply sock mini for that. I'm basically doing them two at a time, toe up. This was a shadow wrap heel because I quite like how simple they are. They never sit right until you block them. It's kind of all over the place. This point is 60 rows, so I cast on one either side of each side, either end of each side. So they've increased by 4 stitches now because I'm just going to keep going until I run out. and this is how much I have left. So I think they're going to be fairly long. Kind of interested to see how far it'll go, because I already got one pair of shorties out of this, and yeah, I'm quite impressed at how much there is left. So yeah, there we are. I'm hoping they'll be done soon, and then I can wear my Christmas at Barbie socks at Christmas. Say that fast after a couple of beers. Hey, that's good. And that is literally all I have to show you. Because of the Stephen West knit along, I am going to get crack-a-lacking. I was working on the Battenberg last night after I'd finished. I've got my socks to... I've got the other one to finish. Where are you? This one is finished. Just need to do the other one. Can't remember what it's called. It's Row and Cades. It's her latest one. I want to say like a cloudscape or something, but I could be very wrong. There you go. So I've got to get that finished. And I've got so much that I want to cast on as well as finish, because I've got my Bean and Olive sweater. I've just got sleeves to do on that now. And my colourwork jumper, just got sleeves to do on that now. I've got another Love Note that I'm literally just doing the body on now. I had to put it away because the mohair was making me cough, and post-op I had no abdominal strength whatsoever. I couldn't even blow my nose for 2 weeks. There was nothing, couldn't push anything. So that had to go in a bag until I was ready for that to come back. So yeah, we'll just be ploughing through that lot now. Personal stuff. It is my birthday tomorrow. That's come around so quickly, and it has been an absolutely horrible year. I lost a friend last week before. She doesn't live in this country. She had cancer, and yeah, we basically had to say goodbye via text message, which is just not good. I couldn't drive there because I had just had major surgery, and yeah, obviously she couldn't come here, and yeah, she passed. 77 years old she was, bless her. So she's kind of family, and that hit hard. So it was quite hard to keep going through recovery and keep a smile on my face during the Stephen West thing. But yeah, these things happen, don't they? You know, kind of at that age where people are just starting to go. Other than that, I've got a full weekend of lunching for my birthday. Although there's going to be fireworks, it's Guy Fawkes night on the 5th. It is a British holiday, as you will, celebrating people that tried to blow up Parliament, which seems more and more on topic these days. So yeah, I've got a pretty horrible but also nice weekend coming up. So daytime's going to be great, but evenings, nighttime's going to be horrible. So I think the rest of it's just going to be sleeping, to be honest. Diwali was last night and tonight, and they have permission to set off fireworks up until 1 in the morning. That's also true of the 5th bonfire night and New Year's Eve. And although most places are selling the quieter fireworks these days, apparently we don't like to use them. We like to make as much noise as we humanly can. So yeah, poor Annie. She's knackered as well. Sleeping on my lap. She's been on her own half the day because I've been out and about buying snacks for that Annie. Yeah, so I've been good. I've done my physiotherapy today. I've been out and about, and I'm stuck in now until, well, my husband's in London today, so he'll come home and then we'll have dinner late because I can't go out and get him because I am driving, but I can't go out and leave her because there'll be fireworks going off and she'll just lose it. So that's that. That's my fun life at the moment. There's not a lot I can do. Still not allowed to lift more than about 5-6 kilograms. Not going back to work. No point. So here I am, knitting and making podcasts for you guys. So enjoy. So with that, thank you for watching. This is quite a small one, quite a short one. Not much happening. And I've waffled on enough now. So thank you for watching and thank you for supporting me, and hello and welcome to my new subscribers. My podcasts are usually slightly longer and slightly more knitting heavy, so we'll get back to that for next time. Lots of love. See you soon.